where the 5 kids went missing, and do you notice something? Those are handprints. Those are handprints on the window. Are you freaking? Been outside the Chuck E. Cheese for hours. I haven't seen anything weird. Exhausted. This is totally crazy. I'm just gonna go home. There's nothing happening. Chuck E. Cheese for the 5 kids.
Hello guys, it's me Harlem, and today we're back with another video. And hello guys, it is Christmas break. Finally, you get to get out of school, play, do whatever you want. But I am here to make a Chuck E. Cheese video discussing about everything that's been going around for Chuck E. Cheese and all of that. We're talking about horror stories, creepy conspiracies that might actually be true. So grab your popcorn, grab your soda, and hang on tight, sit on that couch and watch me talk about all these horror crazy stories about Chuck E. Cheese. So let me just start off.
Filed for bankruptcy. What if I told you this isn't the first time the company has filed for bankruptcy? Going around that 5 children are the animatronics.
There's a rumor about Chuck E. Cheese filed for bankruptcy, and it's creepy about Chuck E. Cheese going in bankruptcy and supposedly becoming a Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria, which I know is terrifying. And as you know, I am actually on this Lucy Noel's channel, but my Chuck E. Cheese channel. I actually found like weird TikToks. So basically, I just want to tell you, I subscribe to your channel, Lucy Noel. You're very cool, and your videos are amazing. You make me smile. Your hair is beautiful, and you're very friendly. I hope you subscribe to my channel. But back to Chuck E. Cheese, like becoming this Five Nights at Freddy's place. Just letting you know if Chuck E. Cheese filed for bankruptcy and then they created a Five Nights at Freddy's, like, would you go? I want your personal opinion. I'm just saying, to be honest, if I was like in this really, honestly, I think I would love going to Five Nights at Freddy's. I would probably go every day, but like it has a really creepy backstory. Like in the original game, you're a security guard. You're working as a security guard overnight, and like there's these crazy animatronics, Freddy, Bonnie, and this Chica the Chicken character. They're all very creepy, and honestly, if someone asks, do you want to work in Five Nights at Freddy's? Honestly, I'm just going to say no. No, I do not want to be attacked. But me, honestly, personally, I never really went to Chuck E. Cheese like that. Maybe because mainly, like, I'm a kid. And, like, Chuck E. Cheese is kind of, like, kiddish. There's, like, really fun games, arcades, like, claw machines, etc. But to be honest, if one of my children had a birthday party, it would not be there. Look at this rat. Honestly, if you like Chuck E. Cheese, this is not a threat going to hurt you. I'm just saying that I would not let my kid go there and have a birthday there, because it's creepy. The animatronics just freak me out. There's very creepy videos. Look at this. So this video is about Helen Henny. Yes, the goose / chicken / duck thingy. I don't know. So basically, this is a video about her performing, and similar to Five Nights at Freddy's. Look at this. She's literally performing without her lower beak. That is terrifying. Honestly, no, Chuck E. Cheese is too scary. I would not want to work here at all. No thanks. Honestly, I don't know about you. Chuck E. Cheese has always kind of scared me, especially back in the day. While now, Chuck E. Cheese looks pretty, like, normal, but back then, they looked at somewhat ugly like this. They looked somewhat like this. They were creepy. Honestly, if I had a birthday and this thing showed up and started throwing tickets and like showed up to my birthday party, I would be terrified. I would immediately run out. I'm just saying that, like, look, they're creepy, the way that move. Like, I would not want to have a birthday party. And this is what they look like, and whatever. They have changed so much. Like, look, Mr. Munch, Helen Henny, and like, yeah. I feel like it's based off of, like, Five Nights at Freddy's, Chuck E. Cheese. Well, I'm saying, actually, like, you guys know that Chuck E. Cheese was created first, and it was kind of inspired by Five Nights at Freddy's. But I'm saying Helen Henny is inspired by Chica, so, yeah. It's just kind of concerning, and not to mention Chuck E. Cheese, the grown-ups get into a lot of fights and all that. You have to do a lot. It's like this, so here's the first video. Apparently, a person, whoever was wearing the Chuck E. Cheese costume, it got so hot that they ended up fainting on the floor. The kids were like, oh my god, Chucky's dead, he's dying and all that. And like apparently the person who wore this Chuck E. Cheese costume got fired. Wow. And yeah, and all of that. So there's this rumor about Chuck E. Cheese. So this is the first story. Okay, so basically Chuck E. Cheese, some 5 kids went there to Chuck E. Cheese. They absolutely loved it, and I don't know what their parents were. So basically, yeah, that. So they were at this Chuck E. Cheese, and so I think one of them actually ran up like the stage, and they were like, you know, on the stage where the animatronics perform, there's like these little tube thingies and all of that. So I guess like Chuck E. Cheese is evil. So all the animatronics pretty much lured. I think there was like little boy, little girl, and like I think there was like 5 kids, and 2 were like I can't remember, but like yeah. So they went in these little tub thingies. They're underneath like the floor. In our Chuck E. Cheese today, it looks better. They're underneath the floor. So basically the 5 kids went in there and it started getting hot, burning. One kid was screaming, ah, hot, it's hot, it's hot. And like the animatronics were all laughing, giggling. Chucky was like laughing hysterically. And they all like, I think, froze to death. And another creepy story is like a girl that like, before Chuck E. Cheese was a thing, it used to be like this toy shop, and she fell from a window and died. And that girl, soul is now in Helen Henny. You guys might think I'm crazy, but these are actual stories, actual maybe TikTok. And not long before that, a little boy fell in this dark basement of these dark basement thingy and basically fell and then like called for his mom, but she wasn't there. And people claim when they go to Chuck E. Cheese, they can still hear him crying for his mommy. And that was supposed to be like Chucky. He was like Chucky. So like the animatronics are just so creepy, scary, and there's this rumor that when no one is looking, they move all by themselves. They start malfunctioning and all that. Honestly, if I was the rat, if I knew I was gonna be the rat, I wouldn't show up. It's terrifying. Look at him. Ugh. So I hope you loved that video, and I hope you believe those stories, because those were the actual stories I found on Reddit, or like I watched TikToks and decided to put it. And I hope you have an amazing day. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.